In order to fix a leaking vent on a high pressure regulator, you will need a flathead screwdriver and either a 1/2 inch or 7/16 open end wrench. First, verify that there is a drip leg on the unit, as I am pointing to in this picture. It is important drip leg prevents contaminants from reaching the valve. As you can see in the picture, there is an adequate drip leg. Now if you take your hand and cup it over the actual HPR vent and you notice a puffing noise, that means gas is leaking through the regulator out the vent. First, close the ball valve upstream of the regulator and remove the 2 bolts that fasten the unit head to the base. There will be 2. They will either be 7/16 or 1/2 inch. Once you break the bolts loose, it may be easier to use your flathead screwdriver to finish removing the bolts from the regulator base. Once both bolts are removed, remove the unit head from the base. As you can see here, there is some rust and some contaminants on the rubber plunger that goes over the seat. Inside the valve, you will see the brass orifice the plunger seats on. Verify there's no contaminants on there. Now open the ball valve for a few seconds to blow any contaminants that are in the valve out of the valve and the gas piping. You may want to take the valve, turn it upside down, place it on top of the heater or another flat surface, and hit it a few times to get any contaminants that blew into the valve out. Be sure to wipe the plunger one more time prior to reassembling the valve. Now reinstall the valve head on the base. Hand tighten both bolts on the top and bottom. Then use your screwdriver to tighten them the rest of the way. You may want to use your open end to verify that they are adequately tightened. Once the bolts are tight, it may be necessary to spray a leak test solution on that valve to verify there is no leakage at that point. Be sure to turn the ball valve back to the on position. Once again, cup the vent and verify there is no gas leaking.